It is Tony fucking Lee. How are y'all doing? Yo, so I just had a coaching call today. My first ever coaching call. By the way, the first 5 of 3, I have 3 spots remaining. So yeah, fucking click the link in the description. I'll help you with your life optimization, personal growth, mindset, advice, blah, blah, blah. But 3 left for free. So click the link in the description. Anyway, I was talking to this guy. I was kind of taken aback because when he was talking to me, it kind of already seemed like he knew what he needed to do. And I'm not that experienced as a coach. I've been giving people advice online and in person to my friends and stuff, but I've never actually had to sit down one-on-one situation like that before. So it's a good learning experience. But I even wrote down here, what the biggest takeaway from that call was, most people have resistance towards things they hate because of the months and years of thought and energy they put into it. The act itself is piss easy. A child could do it. So in this case, he struggled to focus on a task. And for most people, including myself, it's such a relatable thing. Like, there is probably something in your life where you need to do it, whether that's a goal or a task or just something as minute as going to the fucking grocery store to pick up some food for tomorrow, right? We put so much fucking thought and energy and we just think about it all day, and we got into a habit where when there's something that we need to do but we don't want to do, then we just fucking procrastinate for however long throughout that day. But that's happened throughout the weeks and months and years. And so now whenever we think about that thing we have to do, when it comes to that time again to pick up the groceries, we already have this built up, pent up emotion and hatred and anger and just energy towards it. And this can be positive or negative, right? But a lot of the cases when it comes to things that we don't want to do, it's negative. But when you actually take away the amount of thought and energy and emotion that we put on to this task, when we take that all out, it's actually fucking quite simple. For example, like a person who's addicted to cigarettes, the only act he needs to do is not buy fucking cigarettes. But because he's put so much weight and expectation and emotion and people getting into his ears telling him he should be doing this, doing that, he's watched adverts, he's scrolled online on YouTube, hours and hours, weeks and months and fucking years of trying to stop this one thing. Now he can't just do the basic thing of just fucking stopping, of just not going to the fucking tobacco shop to buy another pack. It's crazy that this thing called resistance and doing things that are just so simple that we just can't get ourselves to do, it's just we're stopping ourselves from doing that one simple step. One simple step. And I'll use this as an example for me. I love making videos, but I remember I always hated the editing process. I found it so monotonous. I love scripting. I love the filming aspect. But when it came to when it came to edit, I was like, oh my God, I hate editing. It's going to take so long. Oh, I don't even know how to fucking do this unique animation. I'm going to have to search up on YouTube for hours, and it's going to fucking just take so much time. And oh man, and my brain's going to get so dizzy. Just fucking sit down, open the laptop, open the software, and just get going. Do a minute. And be happy. Fucking reward yourself for doing something that you've put so many fucking negative thoughts and energy into for years. Just the act of opening up your laptop and clicking on the software is a W for me. And so I know a lot of you guys watch my videos, and this is what I realized from the call today, like, it made me think, like, you guys watch my videos because you're coming here for answers. But the thing is, you guys already know the answers. You guys know what you have to do. You guys know what you have to do to fucking get another job that can possibly move you to another country. You know what you have to do to optimize your life. You know what you have to do to become more focused. You know what you have to do to stop procrastinating. But coincidentally, watching my videos and me giving you advice is another form of your procrastination, because now you've associated yourself with, oh, like, I'm not going to do the task, but let me just watch another video because that's going to help me understand the problem more. But no, the only thing you have to do is just by taking the next step and not getting so caught up in the thoughts and the energy and the emotion. This sounds pretty personal because it's how I've struggled. And thanks to this coaching call, I've actually learned something about myself. Funnily enough, I'm coaching someone else and he taught me something, that a lot of the things that we need to do, a lot of the things that are stopping us, a lot of the procrastination, it only comes because of our own fucking mind and our own resistance that we've built up. It's funny because for most people, not smoking a cigarette is very easy. What's the step? Well, you just don't fucking get the cigarette packet. We don't even think about it anymore. But for that addict, he's just been thinking about it the whole fucking time. Let's not even talk about addictions. Let's talk about something as common as playing with your willy. All right, I know a lot of you guys are probably in your late teens, mid 20s, early 20s. And I know a lot of you guys play with your fucking willies. Whether you think that's a good thing or bad thing, that's up to you to fucking decide. You're a big boy. But for the people who struggle, and I've struggled, you only struggle because you built up so much negative energy and resistance. Because yeah, it's good to tell yourself that it's bad. Like that's the step one, is by acknowledging. But now, instead of actually taking the action, there's this weird separate step you've just been doing or telling yourself or thinking about that was never ever a part of the step of breaking that bad habit to begin with. And that's by procrastinating and building all this negative resistance and energy. And now when it comes to doing that task that you need to do, or that you need to stop doing, it's impossible because there's so much energy there. Energy can be positive or negative. I've talked about momentum, and I guess that's positive energy. By doing the things you're supposed to be doing, or by stopping the things you're not supposed to be doing, that you're building positive momentum. Think of it like a snowball. And it's the exact same thing with negative energy, negative habits, negative traits, or just a task that you don't want to do, negative associations. If you just think of it from like a bird's eye view, it's only just the one step. So my advice for you guys is, if there's something you guys really need to do and it's been bugging you, you've struggled for years, just do the first micro step and then be so happy that you've achieved that, because for the past 5-10 years, you haven't been able to because you've been just thinking about it the whole time. So yeah, fuck resistance. Unfortunately, fuck the evil thoughts that you get. Just understand that the thoughts don't make up who you are. It's not at all. That's something I learned this year as well, that the thoughts aren't you. I always I'd feel so bad about myself, or guilty, because like the thoughts I was getting, I'm like, fuck, I shouldn't be getting these thoughts. Fuck, I know what's right and what's wrong, but I'm still getting them. But it's normal. It happens to all of us. But understand that because of the amount of energy and thought and procrastinating you've done, it's going to make it so much harder. But if you just break through that, understand that it just takes one small step to actually do it, then you're going to achieve your fucking biggest dreams in life. Alright, it is Tony fucking Lee. As I mentioned before, I've got 3 spots available for free coaching for people who want to optimize their lives and see progress and improve their mindset. But yeah, good night guys. It is Tony fucking Lee. I love you all.